Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi.
Hello, goddesses. Happy
Hey, how are you?
2021.
Happy 2021.
Welcome to the new year.
I had a little goddess trying to
trying to join you.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Well, goddesses, we are so grateful to be back with you here on our Wednesday Goddess Chat, and looking forward to many magical, amazing things that are going to be coming in this beautiful, amazing new year. We did a lot of shedding. Paige and I were having our pre-conversation before we jumped in here with you, and we were discussing all of the shedding that she and I went through over the last 3 weeks.
It wore me out.
Yeah, I think we both disappeared from technology for a hot second. So
yeah, I was closed for spiritual maintenance.
Yes, goddess.
There's still some nuts and bolts that are missing, but
so you took everything apart.
The machine,
you lost your parts.
Well, you always have a few left. You just, because I've built it better.
Right?
Before.
That's great.
Yeah. So,
well, we are jumping right into 2021 with our first goddess, and she was right on target.
Oh,
Artemis.
Good segue.
Artemis. Thank you so much for your gift to us. And actually, I'm going to share this with you, and we'll probably talk about Diana later too. But actually, Artemis and Diana, they share lineage, right? Isn't that the way I understand it? Or they're one and the same, maybe?
I think Diana is the Roman and Artemis is the Greek. So they are, pretty much the same. Energy and all.
Well, and goddess Diana, she was all up in my awareness through the end of the year and coming into the first of the year, and she will be our goddess journey this month, which will be launching that information for that coming January 22nd. However, Artemis is the card that came out of our deck that we're working with still this year. We have a few more goddesses to work through, and then we're going to move on to a new deck and find out some new goddess information. But for today,
I think it's funny that Artemis, Diana, has come up so often in this month. It's like she really wants us to get this message and get it now. And then we're new moon is in Capricorn. We're in Capricorn season, which is like, get it done, girl. Get it set up, because you got 12 months to do this. So if you're feeling the energy like a lot of us about, all right, well, we usually do in the new year. We have intentions. We're like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to set up these rituals and these practices and all of that. And then, of course, coming off of 2020, we're all ready for something new.
Yeah, indeed. And I think that her message of focus. So let's talk about that for just a few moments, because I came into 2021 with a bang. I was like, I have an intention. I knew what it was because the whole last week, like I said, Diana was up in my grill going, girl, focus right here. This is where I want you to go. And so I was like, oh, okay. And the whole last week, as I was releasing, as I was surrendering, as I was allowing myself to prepare to step in to the journey that I was planning on taking starting on January 1st. And I am not a big believer in goals. I am a big believer in intentions, because intentions are this is where this is the direction I'm moving to, and there's no end game for me with intentions. With intentions, it's about just continuing to move my energy in the direction of this intention, right? These are my hopes that I'm continuing to nurture throughout not just 1 year. This is the ongoing process. It's just the next evolution of what it is that I'm working towards.
Well, it's also it's a more divine feminine way of approaching creating it. It's not so much, all right, do this step, do this step, do this step. It's the flow, and when we create, it's organic.
Yes,
and
thank you.
Right.
Yes, yeah. She was speaking for both of us. It is organic, yes.
Well, when I was thinking about focus and focused intention, it came to mind that what we say, that which you resist persists.
Yeah.
So we want to focus on that intention in a positive way, in that it's already happened. And then just, sit back and see how is this going to unfold, and what's my part in it, and all that. But
and taking aligned action, right? So, and this is where focus comes. This is where, calling in Artemis, calling in that directive of, okay, I'm focusing my energy in this direction. So yesterday for Tuesday's Tools, I just channeled a ritual, and I'm going to read it to you.
I love that.
Just posted it yesterday, but so it was to sit quietly at your altar with Artemis. Call upon Artemis to stand with you. Then begin to visualize your intention and visualize what it is that you're wanting to create in your world, in your life, right? And then allow your mind's eye to see it come to you without attachment or it has to be this way, or this is the step I have to take. Instead, just let it flow to you instead of forcing it forward. Then asking Goddess Artemis to help you manifest this intention into reality, help you to take aligned action to move towards the intention. Let go of the attachment of how and where, and focus on what it is that you are doing. And then sit quietly and allow yourself to feel all of the abundance of that meditation, of that practice, of that calling upon Goddess Artemis. So, we've been talking about this, especially towards the end of the year, as Paige and I have been called to this work, called to step into invoking the aspects of the divine feminine within ourselves. It's not just as simple as, oh, okay, here's a goddess. Let me read her story. Let me read what it is that she has to share with me. It's how can I invoke that quality into my being so that it emits out into my life. So my hope is that as we continue on and we continue to evolve and grow, that we're going to be able to do things like this, because this was a channeled message that came through for yesterday's Tuesday's Tools. I just got into with Artemis and let it come through.
I think she's telling you that you can insert any goddess energy into that ritual and call upon.
Exactly. And I just got to chill. Yes,
it's, aligned action was my my 2 words for 2020, and it really did help me as a kind of like a benchmark, and that is this in alignment with what I want to do, because I wanted to do all the things. And then of course we were forced to kind of slow down and not do all the things. Take a rest. But that, I love that. I'm definitely going to incorporate that in to my ritual. And now is the time.
And next week we have our new moon gathering, which will be next Wednesday night. And my sense is that this is going to be a little more of a involved session, because it is the first one of the year, and this will be our opportunity for us to come together and goddess circle for intention setting for not only this cycle but for this year. And so I really hope that you will, hop into our intention setting next Wednesday night with the new moon in Capricorn.
Yeah, Capricorn season is very interesting. It's organize this, let's get it in, get it in writing, and that's not to say that it can't change and morph and all of that along the way, because in our alignment message with Artemis is that sometimes we can get focused on one thing and one way, one outcome, like you were saying, and then at the risk of seeing what other opportunities there are. But it helps to have some sort of direction, and
but
that's good.
And that is the point of intention, is that you are moving in that direction, but you're not so rigid in how you're moving there.
Right. And I think about flow. There is someone I follow who describes flow as focus your life force on what matters. So I always think is that, go with the flow, but intentionally.
But have your eye on the prize, right?
And
Keep your eye on the prize.
The eye on the prize,
Because that's what I kept seeing, is that she is laser focused. Her eyes are focused in the direction of where she's going. And the noise is staying out here because she's so consistently right in the zone. Right? And that's what that focus looks like, is you are in the zone, you are in the flow with the divine, you are allowing the things that you are manifesting to come to you however they will.
That just, people who know me know I love that movie Wonder Woman, not the one that just came out, but and the scene, how I interpreted that movie so different than other people, I suppose. It's like, I just thought it was about a woman who, had superpowers, and I'm saying, no, it's this, she's leading from love. And my favorite scene is that where they're trying to get over the other side, they're trying to reach these people that are trapped and suffering and all that, and she goes, I got this, and she just rushes forward, and she's not cutting with swords and stuff. She just has that shield, and she opens the way. She just like pushes everything away so that everybody else can get through. So she's focused on these people. She says, I got this. I'm going to open it, and you guys flow through.
Follow me.
And you follow me. Yeah, and it's all from love. I mean, everything. So once again, as we always talk about in the goddess and what we do, is we're all, it's heart centered. Always bring whatever is you're feeling, but filter it through your heart. So wow. I hope Well, I hope you goddesses out there are feeling the energy that we are, and I think we're all just like, okay, let's start off this year. We're gonna come across some roadblocks. Things aren't over. We're still struggling in a lot of ways, but we have hope, and we have a way to move through that now. At least for me, I don't feel stuck so much in some of that. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
It is.
Yeah, and you've got the 21-day meditation going on.
I do. Yes, we have such a beautiful group that came together for that, and had a little hiccup on day one, but it all got smoothed out.
Can people still sign up for that? I mean, it's only day 3.
Well, if people would like to still sign up for it, they can communicate with me directly, and I can give them information, and I can get them the first 3 days, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you start on the day I send it to you, or you wait a week and start it then. It's up to you. The great thing is that you have these meditations forever once you're done, and it's 10 meditations that I just sat down and channeled and let it just feed through my heart.
Yeah, and they're beautiful, and your voice is so it's
Well, thank you.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It was an undertaking, and it took some focus to get it done, because I was like, this is my intention. I want to be able to have this beautiful expression for whomever it is that's going to sign up to experience.
Right,
And
right.
so you don't manifest yourself into where you want to be if you don't have intention and then focused action, right?
Right.
Aligned action.
And since we're here to hold space for you all out there, please feel free to comment what your intention is, or what you're feeling you want to focus on, so that we can hold that space for you.
Yes.
And I'm sure there's a lot of us that are wanting to focus on the same thing, so we can share our experience. And here's what I'm doing to open that up opportunity, because this is our community. We do this together, right?
Yes.
Yes, goddess.
Yes, goddess.
So exciting.
Yes. Well, with that, thank you so much for sharing a little bit of your Wednesday with us. And we'll be back next Wednesday with our next goddess to explore. And next Wednesday night is our new moon gathering. That event will be up and able to be registered for beginning today. So I'll get that out shortly. And then we will look forward to spending some quality time with you, celebrating this new year, and just setting some really heart-centered intentions for the year.
Exactly.
Many blessings, friends. Aho, namaste. We will see you again very soon.
Bye.